So Trey,
Yeah,
are you good on editing this week?
yeah, we're pretty ahead of schedule.
Do you think you can
Doing
edit
pretty
this one?
good. This one, no, I can't edit this video.
Why not?
No, I'm in Alabama.
And?
You got me there. Welcome
Welcome
everyone
to the
to the
Essential
Essential
Podcast.
Podcast
Yes.
Road Trip Edition.
Road trip. Because you're on the road. Road.
I'm
Road.
on the road.
Road.
You are not on the
Road.
road.
Road. Yeah, Trey's on the road. Currently
I
in
am on the road.
Alabama. Almost
I
in,
am.
what's the next state?
I'm heading for New Orleans.
New Orleans. Yes. You gonna go visit the bayou?
I don't think we're visiting the Bayou. We're just visiting. So we have a small special guest for this episode, specifically because I just got to ask him questions. Fred Queso Jr.,
Junior.
who is driving currently.
He's right there. Look at him. He is good
Oh,
at driving, right? Oh yeah, he's very good at driving.
he's very good at driving.
Good.
What's the where are we going in New Orleans, Father?
Going to Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon. You're gonna have so much bourbon.
Baby. I don't think that's true.
Your dad's gonna have so much bourbon.
We are going to Bourbon Street.
We are going to Bourbon Street. Yeah, well, I might have to drive.
Yes. So as we said in the beginning of this video, I am going to be editing this week. So if it's not to the same T as Trey's the editing, that's why.
I apologize to everyone. I thought I'd be able to get these done in a timely manner, and I did not. So you're just gonna have to take it the downgraded quality by Noah.
Yes, the downgraded quality. And I have to rush today too because I'm going away this weekend because I am going mining.
You are doing the Minecraft. I don't think we said. Did we say that in the earlier podcast?
I'm not sure, but yeah,
You're actually doing Minecraft in real life.
I am doing Minecraft IRL. So I will be recording that, by the way. My dad wants me to record the trip, so I will be recording it.
Nice.
So if we want to, we can post that here as well. But I mean, it's up to you. So if you don't see it here, it'll be on my channel. And yeah. So has it been a smooth ride, Trey?
We woke up at 5:30 a.m. yesterday and did a 12-hour ride to freaking Nashville, Tennessee.
Ooh. So he's currently doing this on his phone, so that's why it's not to the same quality as it
Yeah,
was on the
it's
computer.
not gonna be great quality this video, so you'll have to forgive me.
But it's okay. It's okay. You know why?
Chicken pot pie.
That's right. That's right. um.
Dude, this is gonna be the worst podcast that's gonna be on this channel.
And just because
every podcast just goes down from here. I die because we have nothing to talk about.
That's not true. That's not true. I gotta tell you about my story on my trip.
Oh yeah, you have a story?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Okay. Okay. So on my trip, me and Brenda really, really wanted these pepperoni balls that were specifically made in a grocery store in Northeast PA. And so she made me stop there and get these pepperoni balls. So these pepperoni balls, they're great, honestly. They're really, really good. But they're a bun with like 3 big slices of pepperoni inside the bun.
Okay.
So, and it's like completely sealed. So you bite it and it's like just a bunch of pepperoni in there, right? So it's bread and pepperoni, essentially. Pepperoni sandwich. Anyway, so we were going there and she's like, oh my God, yes, finally, I got these pepperoni balls. So she grabbed all of the bags and right next to us was this guy. He was stocking the bread aisle. And I was currently wearing a Venom shirt. And he goes, yo, I like your shirt. And I'm like, thanks. There was a little awkward silence.
That's the end of the story.
No,
That's
no.
the end of the story.
That's the end of the story. Yep. So he goes, that's like Spider-Man or something, right? And this was like maybe a minute after of not talking. And I'm like, I looked down. I didn't want to, be that guy. Like, no, actually, it's Venom, and he's my favorite, whatever. So I didn't want to. I'm like, yeah, kind of. And he goes, oh no, wait, that's Venom. And I'm like, yeah, that's Venom, yeah. He goes, that's my DJ name, DJ Venom. And I'm like, huh, that's a cool DJ name. That's cool. I like that. And Brenda's like, oh yeah, that sticks. That's a memorable one. He goes, yeah, I don't really go by DJ Venom anymore. Just because I still DJ. And I'm like, oh, like why not? He goes, well, my rapper name is Wicca Willie. And I'm like, oh, okay.
What? Okay, no. Why would anyone choose Wicca Willie as the rapper name?
DJ Venom sounds so much cooler. Even if you're a rapper, DJ Venom sounds so much cooler. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. See ya. Have a nice day. I left.
that was the end of the conversation.
That was it. So, so I go to the bathroom, and next thing you know, I have to use the bathroom, and I'm in there, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, DJ Venom, or AKA Wiki Willie, comes in, and
the Wiki Willie.
It's so awkward. I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible, man. He seemed like a nice guy, but like it was so awkward. Have you met any other like strangers like that? Like they just come up to you and start having a complete full-on conversation?
I mean, no, we work.
No, I'm saying not at work.
That's
I'm
literally
saying
our
not
daily lives. Not at work, not often. I try not to. I try to keep my distance from people.
Gotta keep your 6 feet.
Gotta keep your 6 feet. All right, we're so since we have the great honor of having Frederick Paul Queso III in the podcast, I think it's time we ruin my whole relationship with him and start doing the hypothetical questions that I do at Tops all the time with him.
All right. Okay. All right. Go for it.
So, audience at home, you are also free to answer his questions. Please put your answers in the comments. But to give you information on my father is yesterday. Say happy birthday to Fred Queso because he turned 67 yesterday.
Happy birthday. Tell him I said
Noah's saying happy birthday.
Thank you, Noah.
No problem.
More than I got from my son.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna remove this real quick.
How we doing?
I'm very well, sir.
Good.
All right, Dad. Dad, you're gonna have to get used to this. It's not a great podcast, but here are some of the questions.
What I've been hearing for the last 20 minutes, I can tell it's not a great podcast.
Yeah.
It's okay. We edit our podcast, so it's okay.
A lot. Oh.
Yes.
Do you edit other people in to make it funny?
Yeah.
Try.
All right. So, Dad, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I want you to answer them as truthfully as possible. Some of them you may feel are very weird. Some of them you may feel are very stupid. I still want you to answer truthfully.
All
right. Question number 1. In your life, let's say you wake up your morning and you're a very clean person. So you start, cleaning your room. So you're cleaning your room, and you for some reason you get the urge to clean under your bed. And so you go under your bed, you clean everything out, and under your bed, for some reason, you just see a full, unopened bottle of Prego pasta sauce. You're like, okay, this is weird. You go to Mom, you go to me, you go to everyone in the house. We say we have no idea where this came from. So you just put it in the pantry, leave it be, don't worry about it. You go to bed, and 1 week later, exactly, you wake up at 5 usually. You wake up at 5 a.m., you're like, I have a weird feeling. So you look under your bed again, and once again there is a brand new unopened bottle of Prego pasta sauce. This happens for weeks, several weeks, until somehow, you don't know how you obtained the footage, but somehow you get footage, and you've been finding out a man has been breaking into your house, but he hasn't done anything. He hasn't stolen or moved anything else. The only thing he's done is gone into your bedroom and put in a new bottle of Prego pasta sauce. What do you do?
What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
One, I tell him that we don't eat Prego. We eat Como Deli pasta sauce. And number two, I'd say if you're going to, I'd leave him a note under there that if he's going to leave pasta sauce, at least boil some water on the stove so that when we get up in the morning, we can have something to eat.
It's confirmed.
So I was doing it. I did an experiment. I did it at Tops, and I found out it's a gender thing. That every time you ask a girl this question, they say, "This is horrible. I've got to call the cops. I can't let this happen. I'm losing my mind." And whenever you ask a guy, they're just like, "Hey, free pasta."
It's true.
You seem better entertained by that question.
Very good.
Dad, I can tell you, it only gets worse.
Oh no.
All right. So, Dad, one night you're falling asleep. You know, you sleep very, very soundly, and then just outside your window you hear outside your window. So you get up and you open up your window, and outside your window you see a flying saucer, like the size of a frisbee, but it's a flying saucer. And outside the flying saucer comes out this little green alien. Noah, please put up an artist rendition right about here.
Okay.
And the little alien looks at you, and he goes, "Boo, boo, boo, boo." He puts his hands in your face and makes that noise. Oh, what do you do?
I go back to him. Boom, boom, boom.
Dad, I'm
What
sorry.
do you do?
Yeah,
What are you doing? Get off my lawn.
Dad, I'm sorry. He takes out his secret ray gun in his flying saucer and he kills you.
No. I'll have to worry about filing a police report.
And then getting like locked up in some like asylum or something, saying there's aliens.
All right, couple more. Dad, we need to go on an agreement, and I need you to be honest here. Can we agree that at least one point in your day, in your daily life, you are quote unquote butt ass naked? Yes. Like when you're taking a shower.
I would agree with that.
Yes. Okay. So you're taking a shower. You're about to head into the shower, and then outside you hear a scream that you can only understand to be the scream of a child. And the voice of God comes to you, and he says, "Fred, if you do not go out and save this child, the child will die." And the plot to this is, if you even try to grab anything to try to cover yourself, you won't have enough time.
You waste the
even
second.
if you're like running out and grabbing something, it won't work. Would you go and save the child?
Yes, I'd go and save the child.
You're a good man, Dad.
Probably ruin the lives of the other woman in the neighborhood, but yes, I would go and save the child.
Oh no. I said the same thing and everybody judged me. They were like, "No,
I said the same thing too. Like at Tops, only like now Dad is the fourth person that said he'd actually go save the child. Everyone else is like, well, I guess the kid's dying today.
They would rather not get arrested for public indecency or public
Pedophilia, technically.
something like that.
No. Well, it's a kid.
public indecency.
It's
Yeah,
public
that's what I thought.
indecency.
Public indecency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you become a.
I'm not going out to have sex with the kid. I'm going
No, but you're naked in front of the kid.
Well, I'm saving him.
You get a couple days of jail time rather than lose the kid. You know,
All right,
let the kid die.
cop that lives down our street.
And we have a judge that lives across the street, so I think we could both plead our case.
All right, there you go. There you go. You have all the answers.
All right, now this one's a very in-depth one.
Did you ask me this one? Because I don't remember it.
No, I asked you that one. I'm doing the Hitler hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
So here's the hypothetical. Suppose I was a super genius.
That's a stretch.
Suppose I was a super genius and I made a perfect replica of Hitler's body right before he died. And then I went back in time and I cloned his brain to make a perfect copy of his consciousness right before he shot himself. And then I put that into this new body and I shrunk it down and I give it to you. Would you torture him?
I'd just squeeze him.
Like, put him in a juicer.
Good idea.
Okay, because the reason
I would have thought of it.
Because the reason I bring that up is because it's a big thing that people have a question about, which is, do you believe that this clone is, because the main thing is point where somebody would say no, they don't, is because they don't believe this Hitler that they have committed the war actions. Yes, but then I could bring up the point is the people next door to us could have the same thoughts.
True, but they would have never acted on him though.
I'm not taking.
You're not taking any chances. Smart man.
You're not taking
a funny
any
picture.
Different hypothetical, which is the girlfriend. No. We might just be in a weird area.
I think you're in a weird area. You sound like the aliens going duh. All right, I think we're all caught.
We hear you fine. Are we good?
I think so.
We good?
All right, yeah.
Okay. All right. So the final hypothetical goes with the Hitler hypothetical. Now this is very convoluted. So, Dad, let's pretend you're single. Let's say you're somewhat attractive, and
Can I show my picture?
yeah. I'll put up an actual good picture of my dad right here. I'll send it to Noah so he can put it up right there.
Okay.
So let's say you have a beautiful girlfriend named Shapiphany. Shapiphany, love of your life, perfect woman for you, yada yada yada. And I'm not gonna say me because that would be weird. So we're gonna say your best friend. Who's your best friend at the time? Let's go back to where you're my age. Who's your best friend at the time when you're 20?
Kevin.
Kevin? Okay, let's say your friend Kevin is an evil genius, and he creates a clone of Shapiphany, and then he starts, dating her and having his way with her. Would you be mad?
Do I have my own Shapiphany?
You do have your own Shapiphany.
God bless, having fun.
All right, now here's how the hypothetical continues. Shapiphany, your Shapiphany, dies. No idea how, she just dies. But Kevin, your friend Kevin, still has his Shapiphany. Now are you mad?
No. I'm happy for him.
What a guy! Oh,
what a guy!
You are such a selfless man, and I really appreciate that. That is amazing.
Right.
That is amazing. Oh my god.
I think, from my mind, that is all the hypotheticals I've come up with, unless, Noah, do you remember any?
I believe that's all of them. I'm pretty sure that's all of them.
Oh, wait, no, wait, there's one more. Okay, this is the last hypothetical,
Okay,
I
the last
promise.
hypothetical.
All right, so Dad, what's a snack you eat on a regular basis?
Oh yeah, this hypothetical.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, thank you. Cheez-Its. Oh my God.
The CEO of Cheez-Its, Mr. Cheez-It himself, he comes to you and he says, Fred, I want to make a deal with you. I will give you a choice to take this deal, and the deal is every time you open a box of Cheez-Its now, there is a 5% chance that in that box of Cheez-Its there will be $5,000. But there is a 1% chance that hidden in one of the Cheez-Its in your box, there is a tiny needle that you cannot see that will hurt if you eat it and may have an STD. Would you take Mr. Cheez-Its offer?
Not for $5,000.
What's the minimum? What's the minimum amount of money?
$1 million.
A million?
That's like
Most
$1 billion
of the people at
company.
Tops took $5,000.
I'm not doing anything for $5,000.
But it's only a 1% chance.
I don't care. It's $5 grand. What are you gonna do with $5 grand?
It's still it's
Oh my God.
it's an STD, so you have no idea what you're getting. No idea.
Yeah, that's the other part. It's you may get an STD. So there's like a 50% chance in that 1% chance, and then it's like you could get like gonorrhea, something you could do.
No,
Wow.
The
I'm gonna take
collab.
$5,000.
I'm out. Forget $5.
That's how you pay for our new like dishwasher.
No.
It's a free dishwasher right there. Oh my God.
Free dishwasher right there. That's how you pay for our flooring, yada
Just
yada.
eat a box of Cheez-Its and there you go.
Just eat a box of cheese. It's 5% chance it's there.
Nope.
Ah, that's upsetting.
It's so sad.
I'm gonna ask my dad one more thing, and then we'll stop annoying him with this podcast.
Okay.
So, Dad, you want to tell the viewers about our trip? What the whole trip is?
Our trip is we started off at 5:30 in the morning yesterday on Wednesday morning,
Mm-hmm.
and we took us 12 hours to get to Nashville, Tennessee, where we had a wonderful evening on Broadway in Nashville. Saw
Yes.
probably about 20 bands. It was really wild.
There's a band in every restaurant.
And we stayed.
Every restaurant.
We ate at Jason Aldean's restaurant, which was very good if you ever go to Nashville.
I still don't know who Jason Aldean is.
Then we left this morning about 7 this morning, hit the road, and we immediately ran into 3 construction areas that cost us about 45 minutes of travel time.
Ooh.
We're currently about 2/3 of our way onto New Orleans, where we'll stay just a couple of blocks away from Bourbon Street and have a similar type of evening walking Bourbon Street and getting something to eat tonight. Tomorrow we head off to Houston, Texas, where we're going to go to the Johnson Space Museum and possibly a Houston Astros ball game, depending on timing. After that, it's off to San Antonio for the Riverwalk, and then north to Santa Fe, just for a stop. Off to Grand Canyon, and 2 nights in Las Vegas. After those 2 nights in Vegas, next Wednesday morning, Trey gets on a JetBlue flight and heads home. I am going to continue on to visit my brother in Fresno, California, which is about 5 hours away. And then after a couple of days, make my way back. It'll probably take me 3 days to get back home. Driving.
There you go.
Good.
That's the plan.
Very good. Well, Mr. Queso, Father, we thank you for your time on the podcast. We'll stop annoying you.
Yes, we thank you very much. We thank you
Thanks,
very
Noah.
much. Yeah, no problem.
So, Noah, since we had my father on a podcast, you do realize that means we have to have Randy Green on a podcast.
Yeah, we can do that.
Randy.
What a guy.
What a guy. What a guy.
Yeah.
So, Noah, have you come up with any hypotheticals?
I have not, honestly. I've just been using yours and asking people those because they're just so good. They're very good. Like you never know
See,
what
it
somebody
upsets me.
what someone else is
yeah.
gonna say.
So people need to understand that it's not that I'm a comedy genius. I steal most of those hypotheticals. I will say the one about the $5,000 one I came up with myself perfectly, and the Prego one I kind of came up with by myself.
Yeah, you had to help with Justin, which is gonna be in.
Yes, Justin just showed me a meme about a guy who was like breaking into a person's house and leaving Prego bottles at the bottom of a person's bed. And I looked at the news article. I was like, hey, free pasta sauce. What can you say?
Oh my god. Yeah, it sounds like a good trip that you guys are going on. It sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think the longest ride I've had was 16 hours, and that was to get to North Carolina. And most of it was because of traffic.
You drove 16 hours fully to North Carolina?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we had to go to a wedding. My mom. Yeah, we were invited to a wedding and we had to drive there. And it was kind of like our vacation at the time.
My uncle used to live in North Carolina.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we stayed on the beach and everything. It was super, super nice. And actually, right after that weekend is when I started talking to my girlfriend.
Aww.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago. So, craziness.
You're gonna make me cry. So sweet.
Oh my god. So, what car did you guys take?
We took my dad's what car is this? It's a Ford Focus.
This Journey.
We took my dad's red Ford Journey. It's a Dodge Journey. We took our dad's red Dodge Journey, which is a nice big minivan.
So you got comfy.
Oh yeah, we got all the room in the world.
So you guys said you stopped. Where'd you guys stop? Nashville?
We went to a Quality Inn in Nashville. We took a shuttle to the Country Music Museum and Hall of Fame. Yeah, and then we walked. And for the viewers out there, don't worry about me just listening to my words because I'm making a full video of this. I've been vlogging a lot lately, and my God, it was like the whole place was packed with people, outside and inside. There were literally bands in every restaurant singing different music. I could barely hear anything, and it was awesome.
That's cool. I've never been to Tennessee.
Oh, I would tell you if you're going out this way for whatever reason and you think you can just stop here for a night, I would do it. It was cool. I have really good food. Just walk around. It's nice.
I would love to go on a road trip. Like I said, the longest I've been in a car was probably 16 hours, and that was it.
I mean, Noah, you know about what we're gonna be doing.
Our tour, soon. Our around the world tour.
Not soon, but so our make a million.
We're gonna make a million
subscribers. We're gonna do a United States tour. Millions.
Yes, you have millions of audience members.
How many are we at? My dad just asked how many we're at. If I remember correctly, we are at exactly 56 subscribers.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting. And I will bring this up in the podcast, and I'm gonna bring it up until we reach it. You see, Dad, we do a challenge at most milestones. So at 75 subscribers, Noah Green, my channel mate, you know him very well, he is supposed to wear a panda suit and walk down Center Street in Lewiston with a sign saying subscribe to our channel if we reach 75 subscribers. We've made this challenge for 2 weeks, and we've gotten 3 subscribers since then. So
we're still going up. We're still positive.
Yeah, we're still positive. We're still positive. At least we haven't gotten any dislikes on our videos.
That's true. Everybody's liked it so far. I guess. I don't know.
Matt, our biggest fan, loves our videos.
Yes, he loves our videos. And then Kyle, our manager, likes our
You're
videos.
saying Matt's the biggest.
What? Yeah, Kyle, our manager, loves our videos. Matt loves our videos. Matt, we need a force.
We need a force on this
to be a guest on the podcast. Force him on it. So Matt, be ready. We will be kidnapping you.
We will.
He is watching this.
You have no choice. You are going to be on this podcast no matter
what.
No
choice. Well, everyone, sorry to make this a little bit shorter and sorry to make it a little boring.
There's just not much we can do because Trey's on the road.
I just wanted to get something out, but it was a little difficult to get it.
Right, because I'm leaving.
We'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back because he's leaving too. Yeah, so we really need to just get something done now. So Noah will be back on Tuesday, and I'll be back on Wednesday by the time this video comes out, and we will go back to our regularly scheduled videos.
I have no other vacations.
There will be a Portal video coming out this week and next week, but after that, prepare for some of the best footage Essential Men has to come out with.
Yes, that's right. I forgot. Let's go. I'm so hyped for that. It's our biggest project yet.
Yeah, after Portal 2, the biggest video, a very big video.
All right, Trey.
All right, Noah.
Have a safe trip. Text me when you're, safe and everything, and keep vlogging.
What?
Oh, what happened?